Hey guys, thanks for joining me for a new video. This one is going to be fun. So I took it upon myself to make essentially customized print-on-demand matching human and dog outfits, and then I was going to gift it to my girlfriend for Christmas. Obviously, I didn't wait till Christmas to show her because I wanted to do a video review of the outcome. And yeah, I didn't restrict myself to any one production partner. I ended up using Zazzle, Guten, Redbubble, and Printful for the products that I ordered. And then for the custom, gummy bear graphic, which I thought was kind of cute and fun, I used Vexels. So I'll put links to all of them in the description below, but you guys should be familiar with most of them by now. And yeah, I'll basically break down exactly what I used each production partner for, what products I ordered, and ultimately show you how it turned out. So if you're interested, let's get started. Real quick, just wanted to let you know I'm running a weekly print-on-demand giveaway. We're giving away over $1,000 in prizes to 2 lucky winners. You can enter for free using the link at the top of the description. This week sponsored by Flying Upload, AutomatePOD, and All American Graphics. So check that out, and thank you to the sponsors. Right next to that link, I've got a link to my free 8-day print-on-demand mini course and a link to my print-on-demand Facebook community, which is about to cross 10,000 members. So if you'd like to join, love to have you. All you got to do is click that link. All right, let's dive right into it. So like I mentioned a second ago, for the pattern that I am currently wearing on the shirt, when I look over here, it's my side monitor. I can see myself. The awesome gummy bear pattern that I've got came from Vexels, and you can get a membership pretty cheap. I know they had a really good Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal where a lot of people joined, but yeah, Vexels is awesome. One of my favorite things to go to them for is for the all over print pattern designs that they do really well. All right, so then I went over to Zazzle to see what they offered as far as, what I really struggled with was actually finding the pet side of things. So we know there's human clothes, they sell all day, right? They sell year round, they sell all day. Where I was struggling was, where do I find pet clothing? So I realized that the Zazzle search is not that good. Like if you search for pet or dog, no results. But if you search for dog t-shirts, then you get a result. So that's pretty random, especially when the result under dog t-shirts is called pet clothing. But if you type PET, pet, you don't get any results. So anyways, in case you guys are wondering. But here's the thing. I didn't like how this looked. It's the printable area is too small, so I wasn't a fan of that. Not that you couldn't make that work with other designs, but it wasn't looking good with my gummy bear idea. So I skipped this. And I did find a dog leash, so a custom printed dog leash available. And I'll show you what the outcome ultimately ended up looking like, but I was a little bit misled by this mock-up because the mock-up shows you the small strip that they ultimately print on. So anyways, I'll show you that in a little bit. And the price tag too, it's like 23 bucks, so it's pretty expensive as far as, like, I don't know how much money there is in selling print-on-demand dog leashes at that price. Also, just a shout out to the Honey Chrome extension. I always put it in at the very bottom of my description. If you want to sign up using my link, I could probably get like a couple pennies back. But if you have the Honey Chrome extension, then when you check out, it will let you run coupons. So it's pretty useful. Saves you money across the board. Saved me money on Zazzle here. So shout out to Honey. And then also they have dog collars. However, as you'll see later on, even the small sized collar that I ultimately purchased for our micro chihuahuas was too big. Like, they're not supposed to be wearing collars. They're just too small. But anyways, it was fun. So now I have a gummy bear dog collar that I don't think will ever get used, but is what it is. And this one was a little bit cheaper. So, oh yeah, and that was interesting. Zazzle let me apply my earnings from the site that I had made from selling on the site to my balance for this order. So ultimately I only had to pay like 11 bucks. So that wasn't too bad. But the order total was 20, no, looks like it was over 40, right? Subtotal, tax, shipping. Yeah, it came over 40. All right, Redbubble. So I used Redbubble while I uploaded the gummy bear pattern, as you guys saw. And I looked at Redbubble for various other products. Ultimately just ordered a pair of socks. And someone, by the way, just a quick tangent on the socks. Someone was messaging me that they had a sock design go viral using the Printful Etsy integration. So, and they actually told me what the design was. Pretty clever. The design looked pretty good. They showed me. But they said that people weren't that happy with the quality of the socks from Printful, just because notice here how the sock is like fully printed. On Printful, it just does, I think, a portion of the sock, but not the full sock. And their customers were not all that satisfied with the end result. And so they were thinking of fulfilling future orders from Redbubble. I did mention you can fulfill, you can essentially have Redbubble fulfill products to your customers on Etsy and on Amazon. I don't know if I do it on Amazon as much, but on Etsy, I used to do it. Before Printful had stickers, I was drop shipping from Redbubble to my Etsy customers. So anyways, just so you guys know, I've talked about that in other videos. So I got the gummy bear socks. I'll show you the review of those in a second. Printful, my POD production partner of choice. So I had never actually like test ordered any of these all over print shirts. And this is the first time I did it. This shirt's kind of loose. Like normally I feel like they're a little bit tighter and they show the athletic fit on the muscles. This one I'm not as like, it's super comfy, but not my first choice as far as like shirts would go. I still like the Guten 64,000, which also carries the lowest price tag. So just throwing that out there. I guess the model in the picture is more buff than me, so I got to go step my game up in the gym. Anyways, when I prepped this shirt, I had to upload the pattern, and then I had to go in and click edit pattern on Printful and kind of manipulate how the pattern was zoomed. And I think I had to do it for the sleeves, the front of the shirt, and the back of the shirt. And I had to kind of tweak it to make sure that the gummy bears were the same size on the sleeves as it was the front, as it was the back. And that part was a little bit difficult. I wouldn't consider myself an expert at like all over print products. It's not what I spend most of my time doing, but I was kind of happy with this one, how it ended up, considering how much effort I had to put in just to make it look half decent. I was also looking at Redbubble earlier, as I mentioned, at other products. I ultimately only ordered the socks, but there were these yoga leggings that were available on Redbubble, but they were $40. And I was like, all right, hold up. What is Printful charging for them? Oh, did I even put the price? Yeah, so Printful only charged me $28.45. I also have that volume discount applied, so that helped bring the price down a little bit. But as you can see here, this was the one that gave me the trouble, actually. So when I uploaded the pattern with these leggings, I had to upload it to like the front, the back, the waistband front, and the waistband back, I believe was what I had to do, because this was probably like a month ago when I did it. But I definitely had to keep tweaking it to make it consistent as far as the zoom on the pattern, because with anything all over print, like you can make it big, you can make it small. It's similar. It's a lot easier to illustrate on Redbubble if you've ever played around with like tiling what you upload on there. You can make the zoom super zoomed in and it's big, or super zoomed out and it's like tiled all over the place. Similar to what I would consider with the gummy bears here. Like there's a lot of the little gummy bears, so I zoomed it out. All right, so test order, another $50 gone. Hopefully this video gets some traction, because I don't know how much we're actually gonna be wearing this outfit. I'm sure we'll get some usage out of it just because it's cool. So Guten, I used Guten to order pet bandanas. So in addition to the collar and the leash, now we've got some bandanas that the pets can wear, the dogs can wear. And what's interesting is they said 2 shapes, 2 sizes. The small ones are, most humans could probably wear the small ones. I guess, I don't know. I ended up getting, what's weird is I did quantity 1 in 1, but in the mail, I ended up getting 2 of each, which was a little bit confusing. But just to illustrate like the size differential, I added both of these sizes to the cart and ordered them. But one thing worth noting is that the triangle one, okay, the top one just says bandana actually. So I guess when you search pet bandana, you get the option of enabling both bandana sizes. And one of them, the large one, just comes as a square. The other size comes as an actual triangle. So it's not like a square that you have to fold. Price-wise, pretty affordable. They were $5.90. And then interesting, the smaller one, the triangle, was $6.90. So it was actually more expensive for the smaller one. All right, so you guys want to see how it turned out. I just ended up doing photos because doing a video ended up being hard when you're trying to involve the dogs. But don't worry, I have a little video clip of the dogs in case you guys want to see them. So the leash here, I put at the top what the CGI mock-up looked like versus what it came out looking like in reality. And this photo actually doesn't really show exactly how much of it covered the leash, and that's actually the collar at the top there. So that's not a part of the leash. But the leash itself, I'd estimate that only about 20% of it on one side is got the design. So that means that the back side doesn't have the design at all. The front side, maybe 20 to 30% of it actually have the design printed on. So there's Pablo. He's a little tired. He was napping, so it was easy to get the little bandana on him. He's only 3 pounds and I think roughly 12 weeks old. So I love Pablo to death, though. He's awesome. We've only had him for like a month, but it feels like it's been, I don't know, a lot longer. Anyways, you can see the collar next to him. There's no chance that he'd ever be able to wear that. I mean, you could fit that small collar around his body, no problem. So here's the sock review. So we ordered the socks. That's them on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side here, behind me, you can see the outcome. It did come out darker than you would have expected, or that I would have expected based on the mock-ups. But besides that, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the outcome as far as print-on-demand socks go. One of them, the one that's like right behind me on that side, you can kind of see right above my finger that it's a little bit like worn and washed out, even though we haven't worn the socks yet. And one thing to note, the socks come from Redbubble as one size fits all, but like my foot's a size 11 and there's like really no chance I could wear that size sock without like completely stretching it out, you know? Whereas it fit Marielle's, you know, woman's size 7 foot really well. All right, so as far as the shirt goes, as you can see, you got the mock-up model on the left-hand side and then future Printful mock-up model, you know, call me Printful if you need my services, on the right-hand side there, wearing the finished product. And seriously though, call me. And yeah, I mean, like I said, the shirt was comfortable. I've also got the bandana on, by the way. Marielle folded that for me, so it's probably a little bit thicker than I would have normally worn it. And if I was actually going to wear that bandana, I'd probably only ever wear it to like a music festival. Or I guess, you know what, hey, if I'm out with Pablo in public, he'd have to grow a little bit before we could ever walk him. But maybe I'd wear my shirt and match his little leash, you know, and we can get him like the harness so that we don't hurt his neck. And we'll walk him on the harness instead of the little collar that we got, because I don't see him ever fitting into that thing. So that's the outcome as far as the shirt goes. And yeah, I do like the all over print, but again, my choice of shirts from Printful would be the Guten 64,000, followed by the Bella Canvas 3001, just as far as like comfort and fit go. And then this shirt would come after that, probably a little bit looser, but still it's pretty comfortable. All right, Marielle, she's not here right now while I record this, but she did tell me that she likes the leggings. What she doesn't like about the leggings that we got from Printful was that the waistband, something about like it just wasn't comfortable and it was a little loose. So as far as the yoga leggings go, we probably should still look for a better option because she wears yoga leggings all the time. We met at a yoga class, so that's her thing. That was my thing until I was like, I got to find a girlfriend. Where do I go? Yoga, right? So that worked. And yeah, so whatever she has to say about yoga leggings, I trust her. And that said, she's also into like the really nice brands like Aloe Yoga. As you would expect, they carry a price tag that's like multiples higher than what we pay for customized Printful leggings. So anyways. All right, the pet bandanas. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the clip that I recorded of Pablo wearing his little micro chihuahua pet bandana there. And fortunately, because he was tired when we put it on him, there was no resistance. But, you know, at the same time, too, with the bandanas, it's like you always wonder, are we putting it in too tight? You know, we don't want him to choke or anything like that. So we were really careful to leave it pretty loose and tried not to annoy. So here are the bandanas. Again, I don't know why we ended up with 4 because I only ordered 1 in 1. I thought I had an order go through in Guten that got canceled, but one thing that I hate about Guten is like their UI is not intuitive at all. Like I'm a computer nerd with like a master's degree in IT, and I hate their UI. It's not intuitive at all. And the 2 or 3 times that I've placed sample orders, I've had to reach out to their support and be like, hey, is this order like actually going through or what? So anyways, as far as quality goes, you know, I don't really know how to rate the quality of bandanas. I actually did review a Guten bandana back when I did a Guten review. I guess the one thing I would throw out there is the smaller, more expensive ones, they come in triangles. The bigger $1 cheaper ones come in larger squares. So you might as well just get the larger square unless you're using it literally for like a micro chihuahua, in which in our case we did. All right, and then the outcome, so that's us wearing our shirt, the bandanas, the pet bandanas, etc. And fortunately for us, like I said, the chihuahuas, they play all day, so when we need them for our YouTube videos, they usually go along with it and don't fight back too much. So that's Onyx, that's Marielle, that's Onyx on the left, Marielle on the left, Pablo on the right, and then of course yours truly. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching till the end, guys. If you liked it, hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe, that would be awesome. By the way, while we're here, just wanted to remind you, I've got a full print on demand course that walks you through literally everything I know, constantly expanding it, making it better. It's currently 10 modules, over 100 lectures. You can check that out. Link in the description if you're interested. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any comments, feedback. If you know a place where we can make like all over print pet onesies, or what do we call it? Like pet clothing, that would be awesome. Let me know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.